Hey everybody, welcome to DBS Films Podcast. It's just me and you, so that means there's a DBS production update. When you're listening to this, it is October 15th. So the big news today, guys, is we are literally going to start filming in 2 days from now. So Monday the 17th, we're going to start the production of our 12th feature film. Right now, we are calling it Into the Forest 2.0. Reason for that is because it is basically similar concept to our movie, The Into the Forest, also found footage as well too. So we're basically taking what we did well with that, what we've improved. The story is definitely different. There's a lot of different things to it, but we are very excited for this. We have been in the process for this, in the works for this for probably about 6 months, and it is game time. And on top of that, I'm very excited because we have a ton of Discord fans and members who are being part of this production, whether it's being on set as an actor, whether it's special effects. We even have some props coming. All of these things are absolutely amazing and provided by our community. So we are absolutely thrilled for that. I'm going to try and do my best to keep you guys updated. I want to do almost like a little day-by-day log. Last time I tried to do this, we did not have any Wi-Fi or internet. Hopefully this time will be different. I have a feeling it will be, just because we are not in the middle of the boonies out by Gainesville. So I think we'll be able to give you guys a lot more content on set, but we're very, very excited for it. So I really want to give you guys in-depth look at what it's like to, make these movies, have them come together. Because it is found footage, that means the hardest part is the production. It is our actors are going to have a lot of the weight to bear when it comes to basically the performances. But after that, the editing, which is usually my job, is smooth sailing. So we'll most likely have Into the Forest 2.0 and The Shapeshifter out around the same time, just because of how quickly it is. Some of you have already seen probably on the social media on our Instagram, the scene with my eyeballs ripped out. So we already did some pre-production when it comes to just testing out what the looks are going to be like, testing out kind of what the major scares are. But a lot of the things that we're doing in this movie, we've done before, in the sense of, does it work? Does it not work? We're just going to be refocusing them. So it's going to be an 8-day shoot. We're going to start on Monday. We're going to end on Tuesday. And we are very, very excited. So it's almost game time. We're basically getting everything together. We got to, work still hard through it. We got to do our full-time jobs as well on the side end, but it's something where it's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort. You're basically exhausted and tired, and then you got to hop right back into it. So we're excited for it. I'm excited for it, and hopefully we'll make a movie that we're really proud of. And again, having the Discord, having everyone who's part of it, it's really just allowing us to grow and develop at such a fast rate. So really, really thank you guys. Speaking of things that we need to thank you guys for, the Haunted the Murder House is now at like 65,000 views on YouTube, which is absolutely amazing. Our first time being on the YouTube platform, so we'll see how that's doing. It's over 200 reviews on Amazon, over 150 some reviews on IMDb. So again, a very, very successful launch for our boy Mo. Really happy to see that. On top of that, we have The Shapeshifter. I watched another rough of it yesterday. As I mentioned, and as we mentioned actually in our newest upcoming episode for next week podcast, cinematics just takes a long time to edit. There's a lot of little details there. So we're still kind of going over that. But like I said, we should be having that most likely during the Thanksgiving break. We're going to use that vacation time essentially to go ahead and just work harder on a lot of the movies. So that's kind of the elements there. I would say another big update is we are officially shipping out the merch. So some of the merch went out today. A lot of the merch is going to go out on Monday. So you guys will start getting trickling merch from the Haunting of the Suicide or the Murder House. There is a delay in DVDs, and there is a delay in flasks. Those were the two things that we ran into a few issues. There's some miscommunications kind of on the end of just like what was being made for those, but we will get those out, and we'll get those shipped out to you ASAP, hopefully by the end of the month. So right now, you're just going to get absolutely amazing t-shirts, absolutely amazing sweatpants, absolutely amazing hoodies. Super, super happy with all of the amazing quality of the merch, because you guys deserve the best. So that's kind of the major things. We only had one question, and again, it's from Tina Lee, who we absolutely love as part of the Discord. And always, I love your questions on the YouTube chats. Those are always, or the YouTube ones. So I always love your questions, Tina. Give me 1 second. I will pull this up. Question that you has: have you guys ever released different versions together at the same time of any of your movies, like for marketing, to see which editing, for example, or alternate scenes people preferred? If not, would you? So we have tested things, but we've tested them kind of in a very, very small, either, the Discord again is going to be a fantastic way for that. So that's something that we can use. But we have tested things just The biggest thing that ends up happening, Tina, is, when you do release something for distribution, it's a massive process. And they would not like it if you release something that's exactly the same except for one scene. So you really can't do that. What we are going to do and what we did with the Murder House is we basically like, hey, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? And then tweaking it from there. So, they do a lot of marketing research like this, but it's usually more internal groups, much smaller sample sizes, and then from there they release it to the masses. But no distributor is going to be happy if you have two different versions of the movie out there with just like one slight change. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. Again, guys, I'm going to be giving you a lot of updates in the actual process of making this movie, our 11th movie, Into the Forest 2.0. We are good to go, so I'm excited to keep you guys updated, but until then, have a good one.